Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, the 31st, and I wanted to highlight the books I'm picking up that are coming out next Wednesday, November 1st. I went to a local shop today just to pick up a few extra things. I've got this Avengers Halloween special in my Midtown order for next month. But I wanted to get an extra copy, so it's sold out online. I think it's a pretty hot cover. It's one of my favorite artists, Zafino. If you've been watching my videos, I only say that like every video that I love Zafino. This is one of his best pieces that he's done. It's just a really cool, creepy Frankenstein type of cover, perfect for Halloween. So I picked that up for cover price, and it's a hot book. So when I went to the shop, I got there at 10 minutes after 10. The shop opens at 10, and there was only one of these on the wall. So, and this is a shop that normally is well stocked. So I don't know if he under-ordered or I don't know what the story was, but there was only one on the wall. So, this could be, long term, this could be a good book. I mean, I think that's, obviously the cover's awesome. I haven't read it yet, but yeah, it seems to be a hot comic right now at the moment. The other book that came out, I didn't get this on my Midtown order. It sold out before I could select it, so I picked this up at the shop, Hex Wives. This is the Jenny Frison variant cover, the B cover. So I'll give it a read. I like the cover, and I'm kind of a fan of Frison, so this sold out pretty quickly online, and it could be one of those books that does pretty well. We'll see. I got it for cover price, so can't beat that. Now there's some books I picked up here that I never originally. I purchased Immortal Hulk #1, but I never picked up the second issue. #2, that's the A cover by Alex Ross. And then #3 I didn't have in my collection. And then also #4. And the shop I was at this morning, I got these all for cover price, which is pretty cool. So I got issue #1, and I had issue #1, and I had 5 and up till current, but I didn't have these 3 issues. And I'm glad I looked, because they had them there on the wall still. I'm amazed. In fact, issue #2, that's like a $10 to $15 book easily. That book sells easily between $10 and $15. So the fact that it was still on the wall and there was just one copy left, I'm kind of shocked by that. So that kind of just does it for what I picked up at the local shop today on New Comic Book Day. I wanted to go over the books that are coming out for next Wednesday. So I'm looking on Midtown's order list here for books that are coming out next week. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can get a better view. Dark Horse, I'm not really picking anything up there. DC, I'll be definitely picking up that B cover for Batman 58. It's got the penguin on the cover there. Pretty cool. That's another beautiful Matina cover. And also Deathstroke, another fantastic Matina cover. This is the B cover for Deathstroke 37. 36 did really well. That sold out very, very quickly. Probably because of the Joker. Everyone loves the Joker, and just that cover was pretty cool. I think this one is just as good. So I don't, the nice cover of Two-Face there with Deathstroke. Priest has been doing a pretty good job on the writing. I've been enjoying Deathstroke lately. So hey, if the writing's good and Matina keeps doing these B covers, I'll keep picking them up. So I know I'm not alone in that. So I'll get that Deathstroke next week. Green Lantern's coming out. They're relaunching that, Volume 6. You've got the A cover, which is okay. I'm not picking up the A cover. I am definitely picking up this B cover. That's a Gary Frank cover. I just think that's pretty cool. I like that cover. So I think that one will sell out. I don't pick up blank covers. This is the midnight launch. I will pick this up as well, kind of a black and white. Yeah, this could be a little bit more limited run. I don't know for sure, but so I'll pick this one up and the B cover for Green Lantern. And I'm interested to see Grant Morrison's writing on that. See how sometimes he's really good. So we'll take a look and see. Justice League number 11. Absolutely, I'm getting this cover. This is another Mattina. Man, Mattina. I mean, how many freaking covers can this guy do? This is the third one. I mean, that guy must paint and draw all the time. It's amazing. It's a beautiful cover, though. I saw this on the solicitations a month or so ago, and absolutely knew that this is gonna be a hot book. I wouldn't be surprised if this sells out pretty quickly. So I definitely will be picking up one of those. And notice it's limit 1 per person. So get it while you can. It's probably gonna sell out, is what I would imagine. Okay, let's go down a little further here. I think that's it for DC. I'm not really picking anything else up there. Dynamic, I'm not really picking anything up there. Looks like they're relaunching James Bond again. So there might be some attention on that. You've got Rafaela Burke, a variant cover. That's kind of cool, but I've not really been collecting the James Bond series at all. IDW, I don't think there's anything in there. Road of the Dead, Highway to Hell. I don't know. That looks kind of interesting. That might be worth picking up. You've got an A cover there, and then this is the B cover. Did that say George Romero? Oh yeah, George Romero's. Okay. I think George Romero's passed away now, but oh, they've also got an incentive pencil art cover. Not really showing the cover there. That could be worth getting though, especially maybe the pencil for only $8.50. Probably like a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 20. All right, that does it for IDW. I don't see anything else there that really catches my eye. Image. I don't know anything about this. Anti-Agarth's Home for the Wayward Rabbits. Oh boy, yeah. I don't know. Keith Giffen's, he's done some work in the past. He's been a writer on a lot of different things. I don't know. That doesn't really appeal to me. Dead Rabbit. I picked up the issue number 1, the variant, which was a 1 in 10, and believe it or not, I got it for cover price, which was pretty cool. I don't know what the cover looks like on this number 2, the B cover incentive, David O'Sullivan cover. I put that in my pull list, so I'm gonna see. It might be worth getting. That Dead Rabbit, I did enjoy the first issue. I thought the writing was good on it. I like the story so far, so I'm gonna pick up the incentive variant. $12.50, not too bad. A little further down, another new issue number 1 by Image, Outer Darkness. I don't know much about that comic. I'll have to look into that, see if that's worth picking up. 7 to Eternity. I've been buying all of these issues. I will pick up the A cover on that. I think that looks pretty cool. The B cover, I don't know. I didn't really care for that B cover, so I'm just going to pick up the A. And you got Walking Dead coming out, number 185. I'm going to probably buy that run until it gets to 200 and then probably stop buying it. Spawn 291. This is a really cool cover. I mean, that is beautifully illustrated. Look at the, this is another Mattina cover. Look at the light coming in here. How that just, oh man, amazing. Just amazing. I mean, you look at cover artwork from 20, 30 years ago, there's just nothing that is nothing like this. Now, of course, you've got computer rendering now, and things can be done today with technology that you certainly couldn't do too well with pen and ink, 20, 30 years ago. So that's obviously part of the reason. But yeah, it's just beautiful. I mean, that is fantastic cover. So I'll be picking that up as well. Now we're moving into Marvel here. Death of the Inhumans. That cover looks pretty cool. You got Lockjaw there, dead and bleeding. I think that cover is just beautiful. That is awesome. I've really been enjoying these A covers on Death of the Inhumans. The last issue, number 4, was really good with the Medusa hair coming off the throne. Carrie Andrews has just done an awesome job. Love that artwork. That is awesome. I'm definitely picking that up. There's a B cover for Del Mundo. Yeah, I don't really care for that. I'll just get the A cover on that. Go down a little further here. You've got these X-Men. It looks like Uncanny X-Men. Okay, so Doctor Strange. I guess Marvel's doing these Uncanny X-Men cover variants. So there's Immortal Hulk. I don't really care for that. I'm getting definitely the A cover on Immortal Hulk. That is pretty. That's a badass cover. All of his body parts in jars. That is so cool. Immortal Hulk has been awesome. If you guys haven't been reading that, I highly suggest you pick it up. Al Ewing has done a really, really good job with it. It's really a great horror comic, which is kind of what Hulk was originally designed. When Stan Lee wrote the first issue of Hulk, back in the 60s, that's what it was. It was a horror comic, with a struggle of a human being that became this monster. So, I love the fact that Marvel is bringing that back to how it always should have been. Infinity Wars number 5. I like that A cover, Diado cover. I'll be getting that one for sure. I haven't really looked at the other covers. That one's okay. David Marquez, Uncanny X-Men cover. Yeah, it's okay. I'll probably just get the A cover on that. All right, now Marvel Knights, they're relaunching that with Donny Cates as the writer. Here's your A cover. That's by Jeff Shaw. And that's the one I'm picking up, the Carrie Andrews cover. Man, that thing is awesome. Look at that cover. Jeez. That is just a beautiful cover. I just love that. The action, just the mood of it is just sweet. That's the one I'm picking up. There's also a incentive cover. That one's kind of cool. Very cool. And then you've got a Jay Lee variant cover. That doesn't do anything for me. Jay Lee is one of those artists where you either love him or you don't. Then you've also got this is probably like a 1 in 50. This is the David Mack cover. I don't really, there's a lot of people that love David Mack. I mean, I know he does nice watercolors, but the coloring is always so kind of muted and, I don't know. It's good art. It's just not my style, I guess. I just don't like that. I would much rather have that Carrie Andrews cover. And for cover price, $4, and I'm going to spend $51 on that cover. I mean, yeah, it's more limited, right? It's probably a 1 in 50, but I don't know. And then, of course, now you're getting into Insanity here. This is probably a 1 in 100 Quesada variant. I don't care for it. I don't like that. And then, of course, let's do the sketch. $170. I don't know. I think that's a waste of money, in my opinion. Let's look 2 or 3 years from now and see what that book's going for. I can almost guarantee you it won't be going for $170. I don't care what the print run on it is. It just won't. I just don't see that happening. Return of Wolverine Midtown exclusive. That's kind of cool. You want $20 for that? Okay. I probably will skip that. Spider-Geddon number 3. In Hook Lee, that's probably the cover I will get. That's probably the cover that will sell out. I mean, In Hook Lee covers have been consistently selling out on these Spider-Geddon issues. I didn't get the first one, but I have number 2. And then this is the 1 in 25 Hawthorne variant. I don't care for that. And then the Incentive Elizabeth Torque variant, 1 in 50. They don't have the image for that, so who knows what that looks like. All right, we'll move down here with Marvel. Anything else I'm going to get there? Probably not. I think that's it. That's it for Marvel for me. Now we're into Independence. I've been buying Animosity, so that's on my monthly pull list. I'll probably get that issue, number 17. The writing's been pretty good on that. Volition has been pretty good too. This is sort of like a futuristic book on AI intelligence. I did like the first 2 issues, so I will probably pick up the 3rd and continue on with that. It's been pretty good. So here's some stuff that's already sold out. You've got this Rags number 2. I don't know. I guess the number 1 issue really sold out quickly. It looks like issue 2 is already sold out on Midtown. This Punchline with Antarctic Press is also sold out. We'll go a little further down here. Yeah, I mean, Antarctic Press must do really low print runs. Probably only a couple thousand issues per book. This Empty Man looked pretty cool. I might try that. A cover looks really cool. It looks psychotic. I don't know. I'm going to try that out. I mean, I think that cover looks pretty cool. I have no idea what the premise of the story is, but I'll give it a try. See if it's any good. Sparrowhawk. I've not read Sparrowhawk number 1, but I liked the cover, and I like the cover on this one as well. Just an A cover on that. No incentive on that particular book. And go down here a little further. I think that might be it for what I was noticing. You know, sometimes Midtown kind of pisses me off. They don't show a lot of the images. I don't know if it's just because maybe they're not available on all the books, or maybe they haven't downloaded it. I'm not too sure, but this Transdimensional number 1 sold out. That could be worth looking at. Never heard of T-Pub, T-Pub Publishers. Who knows? That could be a good book. The Raid, I'm not too familiar with that. Poser, I did get Poser number 1. They're typically rock-based. You know, obviously the writer is a big rock star fan, or you know, the stories tend to be surrounding rock stars or the band environment. So issue number 1's pretty good. It was pretty creepy. I might pick that up. I don't know if I picked up number 2 or not. I'll have to look, but I think that was it for the week. So not a huge week. There's definitely some good books coming out next week that are worth targeting. Yeah, those are the ones I thought. A lot of Mattina covers. You know, there's 4 different Mattina covers coming out that are pretty good. So make sure you select those. I think that was it, guys. That's all I had. If there's something I'm missing that maybe I should have highlighted, please let me know in the comment section. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, hit the bell for notifications, and please leave a comment if you can. And if you haven't already, go get your comic books today. It's New Comic Book Day, and also Happy Halloween. I'm going to be taking my kids trick-or-treating tonight, and they're all excited about it. Our neighborhood gets pretty involved. A lot of the kids and parents get together, and yeah, it's a fun time. It's a nice neighborhood that I live in, so it kind of makes Halloween a little bit nicer that way. There's a lot of activity. So be safe out there. Enjoy Halloween, and I will probably post another video by the weekend. All right, guys, thanks.